Leao, it's a great cross inside the box, and Bruno Fernandes almost gets a head on it. Corner taken short. This is Neto. Lifted in and just over the head of Ronaldo, and then bodied over the top by Cancelo. Give the first 7 minutes very much to Portugal. One way forward from Croatia. Kovacic. Space on the right. But Sucic is not going to reach that. That was good pressure from Portugal in the middle right away. As soon as Kovacic started to dribble with the ball, more defenders collapsed on him. He was forced to play that ball too early for Sucic. Wide behind Bruno Fernandes. Kovacic didn't get there. Neto could. And he'll cross it. It's in there again, and Novakovic came out for it. He didn't get anything on it either. It's gone behind for a goal kick. And this looked to be a perfect hit swinger from Neto that goes right to Ronaldo's head. And they all missed it. Three defenders. Two defenders. Ronaldo and a goalkeeper. I was wondering how someone didn't get any touch on it. Right start though.
Toronto
Stadium. We're a little concerned about some weather that's been floating around. The temperature's dropped dramatically, but at the moment it's staying away from this end of town. We are just a stone's throw from Lake Ontario, way behind the South Stand in this remarkably remodeled venue that is the home of Toronto FC in Major League Soccer. For Croatia cross, and once again it's Budimir who's the target, and it roots over the top from the Croatian striker. We've got a lot of VIPs in the building tonight. Either side of this year, sitting there with the Secretary General of FIFA, who is here tonight. And Croatia was able to connect a couple of passes. They've been doing better in this World Cup when they find Baturina in between lines, in between the defenders in the midfield. Started to release the pass, and then afterwards the challenge has gone in and it's drawn the foul. Croatia are not happy about it.
Well,
Mendes ending up on the floor.
I think it could be
a little piece of them.
Oh.
No idea of how right Portugal have been from the opening 7 minutes of this game today. Attempts to the whole of the final group game against Colombia. Yeah, I think he fancies these from this kind of
I
range.
like this,
Seen
yeah.
him do it once or twice.
अरे नहीं ना
He's hit one or two ones. You know, Mendes has scored from a free kick in this World Cup as well. Dare we say that Ronaldo could ever be a decoy?
Ronaldo le hanno che te. Right,
Perfect for him to get it up and over.
goal अभी goal
Appendix वाला ही तो वाले गेम
Here
बना
it is, straight up from there. Didn't really hit it with too much conviction. Well, Dragic might disagree with me on that, but
Yeah, no, वाला दिन का और इसे भी
और तो भयो
didn't get enough height on it.
फिगरहरुको नामहरु मिस गर्नु अल्लाइ अभिषेकलाई त्यो के रे त्यो सिस्टममा एनालिसिस डायग्राम हो के भन्ने थियो नि
Real Madrid shirt.
हजुर
स्टेट
स्टेट डायग्राम त्यो बनाउनु पर्यो नि
In a 5-1 exhibition game victory.
हाँ?
Over
के
Toronto
हो त्यो
in
बनाउनु पर्छ कि नै
2009.
Example
You know, and as you watch Ronaldo take that free kick,
ओके
makes you
त्यो
think
स्याम्पल
about
पठाउनु
player
डायग्राम
ranking
छ तिम्रो मासमा के हो
that
त्यो
sets an era of how many players lined up nowadays to take a free kick like this. Leao's just comfortably got past Stanisic. I think he's got quite a battle on his hands, the man from Bayern Munich tonight.
How do I get the offer? They must be
This time Stanisic has Leao in front of him. Letting his head up. Modric on his battery on this left side. He's got three players now through the middle, including the tall Budimir. Modric's switch was looking for Vlasic. Modric's the third oldest outfield player ever at a World Cup. Systematic second in the opposing team tonight. Here goes Neto. Actually going to go behind from Dragic. Dragic is good. Mendes taking his time to come across and take it.
Mendes.
This is right in front of the Croatian supporters. You can see the sun there, a bit of an issue for Novakovic as it's continuing to drop. Takes it, and movement from Vega. This is an excellent cross from Nuno Mendes, and here comes Vega. He's got the whole ball clear in front of him. And he gets the forehand on it. You want to send those back where the ball comes from. He goes for that near post. And a yellow card. Ruben Diaz is protesting his innocence when he goes into the book by a referee who does have a reputation for being no nonsense. You can see there the left arm. First caution of the game goes to Portugal. Sucic with the run down the line. And he'll get a free kick. And slowing it up as well. The man who scored a fine opener against Ghana in Philadelphia last Saturday. There's real chance for Croatia to get some numbers into the box. Modric, one or two players standing over it. It is Modric. Mendes away, and then coming across is Stanisic.
Kick came up a little short. Croatia has to take advantage of those.
It's a World Cup meeting between the two, but Portugal are beaten in all 6 competitive matches. They won 5 of them as well. One draw between the two, that was in November 2024 in Split. Initial win came in a friendly June 2024. Modric and Budimir the scorers in a 2-1 victory for Croatia. Diego Jota was the goal scorer for Portugal. Both seem to be pleased about how the temperature has dropped markedly from what it was like when they would have arrived at the stadium when they first stepped out onto the field. We were up above 30 Celsius. Of course, Roberto Martinez pointing out in the press conference yesterday that his team has been training in the heat of Florida. Croatia have been in Alexandria, Virginia, so somewhat further to the north.
There's a big difference. Roberto Martinez prepared the team for the heat and the humidity.
You know, as these players will have arrived in town yesterday, extraordinary scenes, the highway closed coming in from the airport as they made their way to the hotel. It was officially Canada Day here yesterday, but it almost became Portugal Day. They were held up so much they arrived a few minutes late and walked into the press conference apologetically. That's right for them here. Cultural significance of them being in this city. You can take a wander to the west end of Toronto, where little Portugal is found. But don't underestimate the Croatian support in this area as well. Not far from here, Father Camber Croatian Park in Mississauga, 20 miles away. A big following of Croatian fans are watching the game on a big screen tonight. So, that's off Modric. Didn't go out. Martina in field. Martina spoke to the media yesterday as well, and he urged all those Portuguese Canadians to will this team on to victory. We need you, he said. Well, they set up Vlasic against him that time.
And that was good 1v1 defending. Won the ball cleanly. Unfortunately, they already lost it. And this Croatia is just sitting back at this point. And Portugal's going to have to start moving his ball a little bit quicker.
Good morning, sir. Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Esewa cuts infield again there, looking for the width of the goal on the left side. Now, and Mendes, that's Ronaldo.
Morning, sir. Cristiano.
Morning. And Pongracic, diving, heads it behind for another corner.
And this is a great cross there. I believe Nuno Mendes. And what a great play from Pongracic there as Neto was lurking there in the far post.
This manager likes it. One that Pongracic had to get to, you feel. Mendes again to deliver the corner. Once more, all the way through, and then was met at the back post before going over the top. We've just passed the midway points of the first half. Portugal are the better is so far as we go into our first hydration break.
With Coca-Cola.
Is in top 125 race XP. Very smart.
Cheesy, spicy, lemony bites, quick slay good sound. Twix, taste the flavors of the world.
Yan Premium Basmati with the swat. Rodzano Magan. Oh, what a goal! The whole stadium is on its feet. There is no better feeling than the whole thing. Feel it all with Coca-Cola.
Celebration, hurry celebration. Star TV. The new king is in top 125 race XP. Play smart. Better feeling than all thing. Feel it all with Coca-Cola.
Away to the west of the city of Toronto. Talk about some big moments in this city's sporting history. It's a long time since they won hockey's Stanley Cup. Walk-off home run to win baseball's World Series in the 1990s. The Toronto Blue Jays came very close to winning it last year as well. And the team that normally plays here, Toronto FC, won a treble 9 years ago. This one has had all the build-up to make it one of the great Toronto sports moments. And here is Sucic running at them. And it falls to Matarina. Shot repelled. Forced wide. Perisic now. Modric excellently finding space. Sucic, it's with Stanisic. Now Vlasic. Time has been ever present so far, and they've partnered him since that first game against England where they conceded 4 with Rajic, which has meant that the teenager Luka Vuskovic has been on the bench. One of those that they see as part of Croatia's future, though. A future being ushered in by some wonderful servants, not least of which the man on the ball now. Away for Vlasic. Matarina is and now the flag is up. Yeah, it seems like he's about to step ahead. But Canadian singer Nelly Furtado in the building this evening. And she's just seen herself on the screen as well.
In Portugal as a team, they have an excellent trio in the middle of the field in Neves, Vitinha, and Bruno Fernandes, and they'd like to play down the middle, but in order to do that, they're going to have to open up the field and really have Leao on one side, basically standing on the line, and here Neto on the other one, to open them up more.
Marcelo trying to open them up now. Good ball into the box. And once again, somehow, it evades Ronaldo, who was arriving into the 6-yard box.
And here's the switch. That's what we were just talking about. They have to open up the field. And Neto cuts inside and hits a great in-swinger. Ronaldo is inches away from getting another World Cup goal.
He's already the first player to score at 6 World Cups, of course. One here tonight. Leao. Was there just to control it. He's really helping out Stanisic on that side now after those first few minutes where Leao was taking down the Bayern Munich man on his own. Neto. Portugal were inches away from defeat against Colombia in their last group stage match. The length of the toe of Emerson Sanchez gave us between defeat and the draw they got in Miami. But they looked more assured, more confident. Vitinha said yesterday that the game ran away from them a little bit in the early stages of the match against Colombia. See the way they set about this task tonight. A bit more intensity. The applause at the moment is coming from their head coach, the man who led Belgium to their best World Cup campaign in 2018. Well, Mendes managed to get back to his feet, and the referee played advantage now with Leao. Fernandes is in the middle. Intends to try and keep it alive to the edge of the box for João Neves. Then Mendes again. And a cross. That's a bigger behind it, and so did the second one, and it's behind for another corner.
And the whole sequence starts with Bruno Fernandes running to the box from midfield. This is what's going to help them to create opportunities. Here's Bruno Fernandes with an excellent ball across the box. Livakovic does a good job there getting the hands on it and pushing it for a corner.
They are with the corner, they're playing short. Mendes want to go with his right. Blocked, and there's a break on now if Croatia can get upfield. Ballerina was all alone and he's lost possession fairly, says our Norwegian referee. And that'll be a foul. Every moment, every fall, every decision met with huge cries from both sets of supporters. That was the challenge for Ballerina. And then there's the foul on Vitinha as called by the referee. Starts the move that brings Croatia out of our own half. Mendes with the interception. Leao now sets off on the run. Stelzic watched him all the way. That's a good idea. Nunes trying to find the moment at the top. Possession very much going Portugal's way.
58%.
You think, though, Tab, to a certain extent, Croatia won't mind losing that particular battle at the moment?
I think Croatia looks comfortable. They came out of the hydration break with their line a little bit higher, and maybe that's helping them. But they're going to need runs like the one that Kovacic just made. You know, won't pass up the middle to break the press. Somehow they have to break that initial press and connect a couple passes so that they can get their players forward. They need to buy a little bit of time to push numbers forward.
त्यही भनेर त है त्यो ट्रम्पले त्यो
Fidget
गर्नु पर्दैन
spinners
अगाडि
this time.
यसरी छोड्दैन त्यही मान्छे हो नि हाम्रो
अरे क्या मीठे स्पेस लाग्यो या खाली थियो अब ब्रुनो ले हो
Looks like it's a little
ब्राउन
bit.
ने गर्न गर्यो
He had the
ब्रुनोलाई देख्नु त्यसले
त्यो मिठुले गर्न गर्न के हो
Gets someone's outside him.
ए भित्र
This
चाहिँ
time, an easier one for Novakovic.
Cancelo.
Modric has made the early run. It's looking away. Nuno Mendes tracking back. He's 41 in September.
And he just made a 50-yard sprint forward. We covered his game the other day, and we saw him block shots in the box. We saw him intercept balls in the box. He was all over the field.
The assumption is that he'll draw his career to a close at the end of this World Cup. There is the offer of an extension, another year from AC Milan. And of course, we wonder with Ronaldo on the other side, how much longer this storied career goes. Of the two of them, Ronaldo certainly come closer to a goal tonight, and he's actually never scored in a World Cup knockout match. Neto, Marino's back marking him. This is Mendes now on the other side of the field. Renato Vega. So much of this first half has been played in the Croatian half. See, the coaches are just trying to wave them up a little bit. Danger of sinking too deep, but then susceptible to the ball over the top like that one. And that was off the head of Stanisic. And it's another Portuguese corner.
Another important run from Bruno Fernandes out of midfield.
Bruno Fernandes poised to take Portugal's fifth corner of this first half.
39.
This time lifted in and all the way. Once again, just a little glance that time or shoots alone. Those fans watching their team with a lot of Portuguese pressure on them. Works from the corner for Cancelo. Mendes lifted it. Vega was at the back, needed out header. Well, just 7% of this match has been played in Portugal's defensive third of the field. Croatia very much used to playing with their backs up against their match strikes and supporters behind them. They weren't totally convincing here in their victory over Panama. It was one of those days when they kind of got the job done. They put Budimir into the game at half time. He rewarded them with a goal. Not really mentioned his name too much, but here's a chance for them on board. Vlasic down the right. Sucic picks it up. Support from Ballerina. There's players available to the left as well. Vlasic helps it to Perisic. and swings off it, and they'll actually get it back. Susic. No foul again, says the referee. The Croatians have not won too many decisions, and now they're going to try and get some numbers back because here come Portugal. But they are on the other side. It's the Croatian fans you can hear. Wow. Vlasic again marshalling him. Ronaldo's little touch. That's not Bruno Fernandes away. Real play advantage for Croatia this time. Kovacic. Batarina. Croatia have got it up there, Tab. They really haven't been able to keep it there, have they?
No, but it benefits them when they find Batarina. The last two times Batarina was found in between lines there, he was able to put one ball to winger and the second one to Kovacic in the center, and they made that overlapping run on the left side. They need to find him a little bit more and see if he can come back a little bit more and combine to help Croatia get out.
Added minutes at the end of this first half. A goalless first half at the Toronto Stadium. The winner is heading to Texas, to Dallas, for a round of 16 tie on Monday, July 6th against Spain. Comfortable winners today over Austria. There's a Spaniard who will relish that. He was actually asked about it in the press conference yesterday, and he said, you just cannot allow yourself to look that far ahead at the moment. Portugal just having their way with the ball in this first half. There's going to be a fatigue factor as well this time, isn't there, for Croatia? If they don't get a little bit more of the ball, they are happy to sit back a bit.
At some point, you have to move your lines up. And you have to start sending numbers, and you can only do that when you're able to hold on to possession for 2 or 3 passes. That's what allows you the time for some of the other players to get on the field, and then you can find them in support. They have not been able to do that but 2 or 3 times this whole half.
Into added time. With a foul on the far side from Sucic.
Not much there, just a little push.
I think Croatia are going to want this breather a little bit more than Portugal at the moment. I think they'd be quite happy to keep this going. Here goes Neto. Another good ball in. Fernandes was up there. He can't control the volley and sends it behind for a goal kick.
And another good ball from the right side, another in-swinging ball from Neto. And Leao tries to foul you right-footed. That was a pretty good opportunity. Should have probably done a little better with that one.
20 मिनेटको पर्ने अनि यहाँ सुतेछै ओइ भित्र गएर सुत्छ अले यहाँ ओइ
Well, the sums up the first half of Budapest. He's been alone front man as the blue shirts have sunk. Was constantly back to their own 18-yard box. Not sure Croatia would be too unhappy with their performance so far. Budapest has had only 6 touches. Just one since the 17th minute, so you wonder what that man is thinking as he prepares his half-time team talk. Very animated Roberto Martinez. The Portuguese media were quite animated with him yesterday as well. That's the victory over Uzbekistan. It's Budapest this time wins a free kick. Both sides, remember, finished second in their group. Acceptable path, of course, in the early stages of a World Cup, but no second place now. In a group where the other teams were changing position till the last 20 minutes, when England scored those 2 quick goals against Panama that put them in first place to stay. Yes, it was a topsy-turvy day across those groups, Group L and Group K that these 2 teams played in. Another Croatian free kick taken quickly for Sucic, who scored from this kind of range in Philadelphia in that victory over Ghana. This is Sucic. Just done from Stamisic, and they can now open it up for Perisic to chase. Neto is back with it. And with that, the referee blows his whistle. It's half-time at around the 32. The Modric, Ronaldo showdown yields no goals in the first half. Bruno Fernandes, in fact, was closest to breaking the deadlock. To the dressing rooms. Half-time. The scoreline in this round of 32 tie. Portugal 0, Croatia 0.
Now that's a brilliant decision. Slipped through beautifully. Oh, he's in trouble now. He's gone for it.
No. Hey, whoa. Break. Break, whoa, break. Break, by break. Break, by break.
Intelligence that electrifies.
छोड़ी ना त्यो त्यसैले गयो कि माथि नै माथि आउँछ भनेर राखेको हो त्यो त माथि तल त भइहाल्छ नि अनि त्यसले फर्काउनु खोजेको कि त्यो सबै माथि आउन अलि उज्यालो आउँछ
Taste the flavors of the world.
पछि भन्नु आएन त ढोका फेरि भएन हेर्नु त यो त अगाडि राख्नु भयो अझ पछि आएन र आइरहेको थियो कति दिन गर्ने केटाकेटी पुरा हजुर आइरहेको ठिक छ मुनि देखाएर र अनि
तपाईले चाहेका सामान किन्न म्याक्सिमम खतरा तपाईले चाहेका सामान किन्न अब सोध्नै पर्दैन
Tennis lah. Kikyo. Hah?
जब पके पके त मतलब बोला आमा को विषय गया तो खाना बार क्या आमा जहन तला अब मोबाइल
Huawei Classic.
जान तोड़ दा ये सामना करते हैं ब्राजील सोमवार आती है
सोमवार राति हैन आइतबार राति हैन
हां यो
ये नि हो एक 45 मा है कसरी त्यो समय बिताउने भयो 1:45 मा
केटाहरु मसँग मेरो त्यो सूत्र युज गरेको छ
त्यो त
मसँग सूत्र चाहिँ गरे
अनि आयो आउँदै रातिमा त फेरि भन्ने छैन यार
He's out fighting. He's such a
Now that's a brilliant decision.
Alright.
Through beautifully.
के छ
Oh, he's in trouble now.
स्कुल छैन यार
He's gone for it.
मान्छेले हाम्रो म सुत्छु भन्ने रहेछ
जय मलाई चोकमा देखाउँदै थियो मलाई
Intelligence and electrifies. The new king is
What is it, bro?
25 race XP. Play smart.
च्याट हान्नु पर्यो छैनन् बिग्रे भने ब्रेकमा पनि छैनन् तर यो प्र्याक्टिसले यो प्र्याक्टिसले बनाउने खै भन्न सक्दैन जिरो जिरो छ हान्नु पर्ने त हो अलजेरिया हो 8:45 मा 8:45 ल सुरु सुरु भयो केटा हो सुरु भयो कब्जा
at this World Cup.
अनि आउँछ मजा खै त यार हान्नु पर्ने त हो
Here we go then.
लारा आहा
The second half still underway in Toronto on a beautiful evening.
कति गरे यसो थाहा
And make sure they're up close to the banks of Lake Ontario.
आज आयो हो
A cool breeze has been blowing in from a storm has passed to our south. On the field, these two
ओइ
teams
लग्यो
toe to toe
लग्यो
with an early chance for Mendes.
यो त इजी थियो यार खाली रोल मान्न हुन्छ यार
5 seconds on the clock as Mendes
आने
forces
भयो
away.
त्यही भएर यस्तो इजी थियो यार त्यो तपाईँले मैले भालै बोल्दैन त्यहाँ मलाई फेरि सिधै
First half,
Syria
Samuels, second half starting in the same day. Yeah, that's
Bang
what-
and the
Mendes on the left side, and he goes through and he could have been a little bit more selfish. It looked like he had room for a shot there.
Selfish.
Yeah, one option, I thought he should have just had a go.
Selfish.
Yeah,
Selfish.
well, Opted to pass.
होइन रिप्ले हेर्नु पर्ने क्या यो 100 छ यार ओइ
Ronaldo's touch. Passage away.
रणजले अगाडि बढाउन खोज्छ
Here's the substitute for Tadic. He loses out as well. It's been a hard night for him. Kovacic brings the ball in now. And here's Petar Sucic. He wants for the cross. And now Vlasic.
अब चाहिँ जस्तो धनतिर हालेर हाने गर्दै यार
Arena's out there.
फाइनल पुगेको हैन
हो
कोसँग हारे त्यसलाई
Take a shot from the right side, but
We should get
to the pass. We've seen both fullbacks score
बल छेडे अनि
one wide man. Moments of this half.
त्यो मलाई यार
And both times, or close to the box in Sucic's case, and he scored a fine goal at the weekend. Hopefully not the shoot. Matanovic now. It's Kovacic!
लो छिरेन अघि नै
There in the middle. And all of a sudden,
यहाँ बस्न
Kovacic picks up the loose ball and goes right through the defenders. Looks like Kovacic got a little piece of it.
बाहिर हान्ने म त छिरायो
हम छिर्यो होला
A bit wide.
अहिले बाहिर झन् म त त्यहाँबाट चित्त छिरायो त्यसले भनेको कस्तो मिस हाल्यो
कस्तो खेलेको नेक्स्ट दाइ
खाली थियो
रोनाल्डो बस्न रोनाल्डो खाल्न खोज्यो के भयो खाली चिली सर्ट
Croatia's first corner of the game.
कतिखेर
कोरो भएन गेममा आज
अहिले यसले हानेन उसले त उतातिर चाहिँ हान्छ यतातिरको चाहिँ पहिलो होला
पहिलो हुँदा
यस्तै डेन्जर हुन्छ किपर टेस्ट भयो भने
Circumstances, the winning goal
हो
against Ghana.
किपर टेस्ट भयो भने यस्तै छिर्दिन्छ
गाह्रो छ
कहाँ पुऱ्याउँछ अब
Modric. Much of it. And so Vlasic said, well, if you're going to present the chance, I'm going to have a go. And he puts him wide.
माइन्ड छ है त्यसले कस्तो छिराउनु पर्ने छिट्टो स्टार्टिङमै छिराउँदैन
Someone against Ghana, he had a couple from outside the box.
आफूले नै हाम्रो
सक थियो के त्यहाँ
जुन स्पेनसँग हानेको थियो नि त्यो बेला त्यस्तै थियो क्या त्यसो गर्नु सेम हुन्छ
टिम भनेर
I think we're happy to see that.
यसले खाला
His ball actually breaks.
बल त लानु सक्दैन
त्यही बलले खोज्दिनु लाग्यो
And so it's outside in.
अनि देखाउन गएन त्यो त लास्टै
अहिले त्यो कालो खाले
You'd like to see Portugal push the game more. It seems like they get into the offensive attacking third, and then they turn around and bounce back.
ओइ ओइ हान
Wastes the opportunity presented.
चिनाले त्यो त फलो
Tanovic with the foul.
Yeah.
मलाई 18 क्रोएसियाले 5
After that flurry at the start of the second half, does it just slow down again for a moment?
अलि अगाडि खेल्नु खोजेन तर गोलै नहाने चाहिँ के मजा भयो नि
No way. बताओ
Go from one player to the next to get all around is difficult. Esewa tried to draw straight through the middle. Balls will help Portugal open up the field. At this moment, they're just their circulation is too slow by connecting with all players as they go from one side to the other.
I guess the central point of this is that the man at the top there is Ronaldo. Of course, he's not the most mobile at this point of his career. He didn't have a touch in the opposition box in the first half.
And there's been times where he's checked in where he could actually turn and go at defenders or potentially just go for the shot from outside the box. But he's not really looking to do that. He's just looking to hold the ball and play back.
17 touches in the game. No, within the 18-yard box for Cristiano Ronaldo. Matanovic. Vlasic. Stanisic is outside it. Perisic is at the back post. Stanisic for the cross.
Croatia.
Talk of the great veterans. The World Cup squad. You don't forget this guy. Perisic breaking the deadlock. Ronaldo's Portugal behind. Round of 32. And this one started with a throw-in on the opposite side of the field. The Portuguese players are not connected. They're now reacting. He's outside. As he crosses the ball, he goes far to the back. And there comes Perisic. Delivering a big moment for this Croatian team. He keeps it tight to the ground and under the goalkeeper's legs. The only place he can go from there is the defender coming. Seventh. Highest scorer ahead of the watching Davor Suker. They scored their first on target in the match. Possession. Portugal have had. Croatia have just soaked it up and then delivered at the other end.
Korea.
It started with a quick throw-in on the opposite side of the field where it seemed like Portugal by surprise. On the last 7, when they scored first, and their noses are in Toronto. Second half, his storyline is chances at fullbacks. Remember, in the first seconds, Mendes had the opportunity and he chose to pass when he could have had a go. Matanovic, now this one anyway. Chases on for Vlasic. Oh, Vlasic flag stayed down. And he can connect across. Clearly offside.
पोर्चुगलको फ्यान भनेर
The noise now incessant from the Croatia fans. You almost need another forward in Portugal right now, because you're not finding your way. Not only are you not really finding a wide, but you're not having any danger up the middle. Oh, they're going to the super sub. Gonzalo Ramos is preparing to come off. Bernardo Silva as well. It sure was. What a cut inside from Rafa Leao and Still numbers to his left. It's Tarsic again. Got it was Sucic that time. But it'll be a forward in Croatia. And here's another shot. He unleashes this. Shot to the ball. There's nothing a goalkeeper could have done. Inches away from an almost immediate equaliser. The other end there, the runners in towards the corner, taken by Ballerina. Matanovic. It's like Portugal are going to bring on Button. Yeah, probably the right yellow card there for Modric as he stops potential transition going the other way. Operation Warren should have him there. Four Portuguese replacements running up, ready to come into the game as substitutes. Taking a while for them to sort it out. Here's Ronaldo trying to get out of this. He's there. The flag goes up on the far side. The celebrations will be curtailed for now.
Outside.
And that has to be close. But what a control. From Ronaldo. And we're so used to seeing him things like this. But what a great goal that is. Waiting on the decision. We had a semi-automated offside. Ronaldo was offside. That was close. We thought the
Everson Sanchez won for Colombia against Portugal in Miami. And the last group game was close. Pretty close as well. We're going to have this whole rush of substitutions here. So Roberto Martinez is going to roll the dice. He's going to bring 4 on.
Martinez.
So Neto comes off. Ronaldo 10 seconds as well.
तेईस गएर 10 थियो रोनाल्डो नि आयो त रोनाल्डो रामोस नि आयो त कोही निकाल्छ के हो भिटिनालाई निकाल्छ आमा 2 गयो भिटिनालाई निकाल्छ भिटिना निकाल्दैन हात छ भर गरेको
7 प्लिज 7 लाइक बनाइदे
कस्तो छिरा थियो नि यार त्यसको हस्टल यसको भयो त्यही ढल्के
उता त छैन नि क्या नि माथिको टाउकै नि उता छिरा
Very, very
उता
close.
त छैन नि
फेरि एकछिन नलगिनु दौडेको भेटाउनु
ब्रुनोलाई धरि निकाल्दै कोही
You
ब्रुनोलाई धरि निकाल्दै हेर्न
साह्रो समस्या जान्थे
यो क्रिस्टियानोलाई निकाल्नु
गाइड के लाग्छ यार
डिफेन्डर छैन नि त अनि को त मिडफिल्डर छैन भिजिनियल निकाल्दै त्यो निकाल्दै को त खेलाउने त
ट्राई
डु अर डाई ब्रुनो नि निकाल्दै हाल्छ त्यो त त्यो त यार
सब निकाल्दै ब्रुनो भिजिनिया
Romario support.
रामोस हालेको
Romario support. Ronaldo.
Croatian defenders to think about.
Romario support.
Mendes.
Oh, support le आया. Support le goal आया.
यो
ऐसा हम लोग गोल किसी का
Excellent corner from Mendes, and it looks like just a touch off what Albert said it behind.
Yeah, you got a little bit surprised by this one.
He took a little bit of a fall there.
ये तो बिगाड़ी है
एउटा पाएको होला टेक्निकल 2050 सम्म बल
As soon as the ball was swung in, maybe didn't quite get there. Maybe there was a reason that he couldn't get there.
Those are always difficult calls. You don't know when the player is just letting himself fall. Definitely on track the route. You never know when the player is letting himself fall or he's
Center of the pitch.
on the other ball in time.
Fair enough.
हैन त्यही बलबाट तानेर त्यो सरे हान्नु त हो चान्स अन्त गरिस गरे ओए पेनाल्टी दियो खुसी हो यो पेनाल्टी
हान्न पर्यो के
ओ उही प्रेसर लिन्छ
राम्रो त प्रेसर एक हुन्छ क्या
हैन ताने के रहेछ नि ताने पेनाल्टी हान्नु के हान्दैन भेट्ने बल त त्यही झरे है फेरि बल पनि होइन त्यही झरे है आफ्टर रिभ्यू दिन्छ अब स्कुलमा है दिन्छ कि दिन्न यार
It's a spot kick, but let's find out. Here is the decision. Huge moment now in this round of 32 clash.
Wait, penalty. Yes, सब हान्नु पर्यो यार यो बेला हो रोनाल्डोले हान्नु पर्ने यो बेलामा हान्नु पर्छ रोनाल्डोले
मेसीको छ न
हान्न पर्छ यार त्यो त हान्न पर्छ यार
हान्न
हात खेल्यो छाती फुट्दा
ओके
ओ भने लागेर है यहाँ ढुकढुकमा कति प्रेसर भयो त्यसलाई अनि
त्यही हान्छ अति रड्यो
मलाई हान्छ नि हान्न त एउटा गोल त हान्नु पर्छ यार बाबु यो बेला नानी कहिले हान्ने हो पेनाल्टी नै दियो
Looks like you're on 24 ball. This season.
बाबु
आज जिम्मेदार हाल्न अफसाइड हुँदैन फिङ्गर क्लोज न
यहाँ त सबै बज्यो
Ronaldo.
एकछिन त ढुकढुकी बनाइदियो है एकछिन त ढुकढुक बनाइदियो यार बाबु एक गोल धेरै चाहिँदैन बाबु अब एक गोल हान एक गोल
क्रोसियाले हान्छ बाबु एक गोल
First time he scored in the knockouts. He scores because of
ए नप्रेसरमा गोल हान्ने कस्तो हो है
आमा हान्छ हार्नु नि यार
अर्कोले हान्नु जोसी भने
हान्छ हान्छ
हान्दैन
and how many times have we
बिचमा हान्ने बिचमै हान्छ क्या हैन
big penalty?
बिचमै हान्छ क्या बिचमै हान्छ क्या
To his right. It goes right up the middle.
है यो चाहिँ खतरै भयो यार
जस्तो जस्तै हो क्या आतिर आउँदा नि एउटा थै ग्रुप स्टेजको नकआउट गेम यार कति हुँदैमा
किन गोल हान्दिनु के
Collection
अब
of
हान्नु भएन
फेरि सब निकालिदिसक्यो भारत त सब बिच पछाडि खेलाउने सब निकालिसक्यो
अब मलाई त रोनाल्डोले नि निकाल्दियो
Perisic.
एकजना राख्ने हैन अब प्लेयर भएको पेसमा भनेर राखिहाल्यो
अब त
सब्स्टिट्युट गर्नु
रोनाल्डोले निकाल्दिनु
पाँचजना चारजना निकै एकजना बाहिर हो
It really has to be in these games.
के हो हाइड्रेसन ब्रेक हो
अनि
सही हो त अनि
मेन्टालिटी हैन
यो पेनाल्टी खेल्नु
हात त हान्नै पर्छ यार
We're going to get a quick breather.
बेसी हैन नि त पेनल्टी काम छ नि
आइस
सिधै भयो
सिधै हो त
रोनाल्डो छोलाएर हान्न सक्दैन नि त 1-1
क्लिप देखाइदिउँ क्या अब 38 वर्षमा कस्तो छलाएर हान्यो युनाइटेडमा
यो किन जाति हो यो यो फाल साले
किन भालियो र मोडे सुन्नुको लागि राखिदिनु
सब भएर
अरेस लाउन लाग्यो त्यो
साले सुत्त गएर घर गर्दा
हाने यार एउटा भने अब एउटा थपे त ढुक्क हुन्थ्यो
भान्दा धन्ने यार टिभी पुगे यार भान्दा
भान्दा त तल्लेको वाले नि बल भन्ने हो
भान्दा त भान्दा ट्रेन्डै हो
भान्दा त घरै
पोर्चुगल त अर्जेन्टिना हैन
भन्दा गोल हानेपछि टक्क नम्बर
यस्तो केटाले रिक भन्दाखेरि त सिधै पेनल्टी खान्थ्यो नाङ्ला हात नि फुटबलै नखाने मान्छे रिक भन्छ कहिले कहिले फुटबल नछोड्छ
हामी फेरि सिधै त्यहाँ नि होइन कि चेक गरेन त्यहाँ मस्त चेक हानेर ल्यायो
अनि त्यो गोली सुरिङ नभए दिन्थेन
दिन्थेन अब अर्को ठाउँमा गएको भए पालै हुन्थेन कि ठ्याक्कै त्यही ठाउँमा थियो नि त भयो
सिधै यहीँबाट गए अब त्यो भएर गोली सुरिङ चान्स त्यस्तै मिठो अनि
चान्स
त्यसो भए त त्यो मेसीको त्यो सुरुमै रेड कार्ड थियो
ए त्यस्तो भयो
त्यस्तो भयो त्यो त रिभ्यू नि लेख्न त
के अनुसार हुन्छ त्यो
ओए रहिज न उस
खाऊ खाऊ
मेसीको र उसको
सेम थियो क्या अझ त्यसको बडी खिचेर
पछि खाइयो के
अझै थप्नु पर्छ यार अझै थप्नुपर्छ आनन्द एकछिन हुन्थ्यो रोनाल्डो छमै हुन्थ्यो
ओके
अहिले क्या कस्तो अफसाइड हो
है त्यो नि
ठ्याक्कै 1 सेकेन्ड लाग्यो ठ्याक्कै यस्तो गरेर यस्तो पल्ट्यो
मेसीको रेड
यो असिमले हेड वाच हान्नु राखेको
त्यो त सधैँ त्यही हो नि
और
आए
Croatia will take the throw in.
एक त हान्न पर्छ यार
Gets the nod from the referee.
जन्म त अब सधैँ जल्छ त्यो त हामीले बाले भन्नु ओइ
The throw. Alright.
त्यही गर्न खायो क्या
सेम हो नि भाउडा आएको एक बाबु एक मिला त
It's Pasalic on.
Remember
It's
के त्यो हान्नु
Hadis laat goal
Mario Pasalic.
माइडेजले ल
तर लियोलाई निकालेन नि है लियोलाई आज निकालेन नि
Croatia.
राम्रै खेल्यो ल च्याप दियो त्यो गाना चाहिँ पनि उता गएछ है एसी मिलान के रामोसकै उता नम्बरमा गन्जालो
This is warmed up so nicely since Portugal dominated possession of the
Mike.
game. They didn't do an awful lot with it.
माइक छाड्छ
माइक यार जतिकै यतिकै बोले बित्तिकै माइक आउँछ
A bit more intensity in the second.
अलि चाहिँ दिनुपर्छ
Goal
खानु भएन अरू गोल खानु चाहिँ भएन कि यो सिचुएसनमा गएर गोल खायो भने चाहिँ अब गाह्रो
in 5 games in
फुल्ली
qualifying
डिफेन्स गरिदिइहाल्छ तिनीहरू अब
bring them to this World Cup.
त्यही छैन अलि हान्नु त्यही त
It's the central
उसलाई
talking point
निकालेको
of
हो
the team.
कान्सेलोलाई निकाल्यो अनि कसरी सेमेन्ट आयो
Yet again, he's at the centre of everything.
लाइक हान्नु ओइ ड्रेक आजले कुर्सीमा हालेछ मस्त
Want to meet him at some point? He's rough or some repute.
अब क्रोएसियाले जित्न पर्छ कति मान्छेको लस हुन्छ है पैसाले कति बाली
Here is Leao.
लियो
Over he goes. No foul.
Russia.
मेन्डिज हो अब लैजा ओ हिरो
Look at that quartet of substitutes that Portugal have brought
अहिले
into the game.
सिक्नै पर्छ नि आज त मर्ने मिटे हो आज
There's Perisic.
मेन्डिज झर्न पर्छ
Mario
ए यार
Pasalic who does actually win that ball.
जिउ नेभिसले के गर्छ ल
Doncic. And the strike. Passes out to Vlasic.
ओइ
And sent back the
ओइ
cover.
तँ मिठा रहेछ दुईटै सर्ट हाने
के बस्यो होइन डिफेन्स
के हो भने खाली त्यहाँ हान्नै दिएको क्या
Recovery.
हान्न दिनु हुन्छ ल होइन यो त प्योर बल हान्न दिएको होइन
Through. Portugal midfield. Neves can't catch him. And he goes for
Only
that
two,
near
eh?
post.
सेवा हानेर
And Casa gets, looks like Casa gets a finger on it before it hits the ball.
यस्तो दिन्न अनि यस्तो दिएपछि अनि
Kovacic gets that second shot also saved.
दुईटै ड्रेस
How important was that?
दुईटै ड्रेस चेन्ज गरेर
Now a Croatian corner.
बाबु यति मान्छे खेल्छ
Modric swung in high. Right behind him. And now he got
ओइ
quick.
होइन रहेछ होइन कन्सर्न जोर मस्त के अरे होइन कन्सर्न स्लो हो क्या पुड्के
भोल्टेले हान्छ नि बल
ओइ
Matanovic.
मेसीको दर्सी लाएर
कस्तो
इजी काट्ने
यस्तो यसो त काटिने होइन
यसले बिचरा कति गर्ने भन्यो हेर्न यस्तो पनि हेर्दा यो फ्री होइन त
That's a great save. Puts it so well. It was going in. Well, the substitute.
यहाँ अर्कै टन्ट छ यिनीहरूले अर्कै टन्ट
He can deliver well. So close.
यी बुढो भने
And it seems like this
Now-
one is getting more and more confidence in attack.
एकले धाने 2018 मा सत्तै लैदिएको हो एसिया जस्तो देशलाई क्यासमा लानु फ्री छोड्नु भएन के खाने हेर्न
To the level of cross. The empty one.
सर्ट चाहिँ हान्नु जाने होइन पेले खाएर उल्टो पेले खाएर झन् हान्नु पर्ने ओइ ओइ मेन्डिस किन किन जस्तो लाग्छ कि जिन्दा जस्तो लाग्छ इजी खेल्यो भने डरै नभइकन खेलाउँदा नि त्यसले
Experienced as well. Now it seems like Portugal needs to settle down and regroup.
त्यहाँ बलै छैन
Four changes actually.
इजी खेला
They have.
हेर्न मान्छे
Perisic.
अन्त
Which was there.
भनेको के रिक्स लिनु है रिक्स उयो हेर्न रिक्स लिनु भन्दा त
The corner of the full
मेन्टालिटी बनाउँदैछ
cooling a little bit.
यसै यसै होइन
Well, it's full. Manages never dive out of decisions. Well, it's been a fair Croatian response.
यस्तो चाहिँ किन छिराउला हो
You went with four of them at one time.
चुलाको बिचमा स्याक हान्नु भने
Portugal team even settled into the
हान्नु
new
पाए हान्दैन नि
so they were already playing a different game now.
यो त बिगारेकै छ नि गेम
He's going to
कस्तो मिठो पेलिरहेको थियो है उल्टै पेला खाइरा त्यही भने
बलै पानी ल्याउनु
न प्रेसर त कर्न लाग्यो भिडिनै लाउँदियो त अनि हेर छिराको ल अवसर त्यो अरू धेरै अरू छ नि रोनाल्डो छोडेर है साथैले निकाल्दियो भाइ
substituted out.
छोड्न पायो कि चाहिँ छोडिदिन्छ होला है
10 minutes to play.
यसले त निकाल्ने होइन नि यार होइन निकाल्ने भन्छु तर उसलाई चाहिँ निकाल्ने गर्नुपर्ने हो कि बिटिनालाई
बिटिनालाई नआउने बुमलाई चाहिँ राख्नु पर्ने कि
बिटिनालाई चाहिँ ननिकाल्नु पर्ने
एउटा त्यो नि खत्रै एकछिन सक्छ खेलाडीहरू
अब खालपेट त्यत्रो खान्छ क्या
lasting
हेर्नु त्यहाँ बलै पुरै च्यापिसक्यो त्यहाँ अहिले अमल भयो
खेलाउनै जाने छैन
of that country's
नेभेसले के खेलाउनु
history in the sport.
Fernando Rosales
Fernando Martinez was bold. He brought 4 changes on
बिना गोल हान्छ भने कस्तो रहेछ हेर्न पाएन
when his challenge
सधैँ के हेर्दा पनि झ्याउडै छ कि यार
रोनाल्डो बिना खतरा खेल्छ
Martinez been a lot of these games.
यसले हो कि जस्तो गर्छ कि
ओइ
It is a courageous decision to take. Cristiano Ronaldo out of a game.
रोनाल्डो निकाल्दिनु
भगवान भरोसा भन्नु बसेन नि आएन दियो गर्यो चिकन कथामा के भन्नु त भागेर आउनु त्यस्तै
No, no, the momentum was strong as well. It has, and I'm not going to make players, but yesterday's game Belgium was playing, and at the worst time they're down 2-0, and they take the Bruyne out. How are they going to come back without those two guys? But that's exactly what Belgium did. Sometimes the manager knows best. You can't say he's stopped the call, can you? He's made the call.
नै छैन कि मान्छे लिने
Portugal profit from it.
रोनाल्डो जितिहाल्छ
On Monday in Dallas. They need the players out there on the field to get in there now.
त्यो त नुनु मेसी लाउनु परेको बल यार
मगे
के गर्छ
यो राम्रो पनि
Penalty shootout for Croatia.
दौडिङ
4 for 4 World Cups. Here's how close they were to getting second.
यतिको लागि यही सेम भयो कि अर्को पनि यही भयो
त्यही अब
प्लेयर
त्यही भएर त त्यही खेलाउँछ क्या अब तिमीले जान्ने बुझ्ने गर्छ आज एउटा मेन्डे चाहिँ हान्नु पर्छ
कटाउनु पनि बक्सतिर कटा न यार त्यही भित्र खेलार कामै छैन
मेन्डे चाहिँ गोलमा
त्यही क्रस त भित्रैतिर कटाउने हो क्या अनि त्यहाँ चान्स बन्ने क्रिएट हुन्छ नि त के भने हान्न मिल्छ
When they have the ball. Minutes to go plus added time.
गाडीमा पुनः नि अझै 30 मिनेट थप्छ एक गोल हाने गेमै सकिन्छ
Portuguese midfield for the moment.
तर हान्ने खोइ क्या
हेडबल मगाएको त
Lucia, you don't know what the school is. They put the school on there.
नुनै गरे युनिभर्सिटी हाम्रो लाग्यो युनिभर्सिटी हेर्ने हाम्रो
Just about every one of his corners has been
Five.
dangerous.
Five.
We got that this time. That's the second time today. 60.
ओहो
Fair
छुदा गरिन्छ नि
shot at it.
आहा अलि यताको टाउकोले हाने दामी हुन्छ है
Very similar to the one he had in the first half.
आस्दैन हाम्रो
Certainly that wasn't it. Went sort of just over the crossbar.
Hurry, Babu.
दाना खाए जस्तो खोज्न के गरेको त्यहाँ ल्याङ्ला यार यस्तो छ खेल्ने फेरि गोल खायो भने झ्याउ हुन्छ भन्ने सोचिरहेको धेरै टाइम हुन्छ नि त गोल खाने गोल खानु भएन बल दिन राखेर अब गोल खानु
यसको बिहा
अब गेम हेर्न भने मान्छे टेन्सन भइसक्यो फेरि बिहे सिए नभन्न
हामीलाई भाइदैन त टेन्सन
भोलि भोलि हेर्नु पर्छ त्यसपछि सबैको पालो
म 3:30 बजे उठेर आउँछु
ल
काउ भाड्दै हो त्यो भन्दै काउ भाड्दै
ओए यार
गोल हाल्यो होइन रे गोल
मनी यार म झुटु भएको यार त्यहाँ धन्ने
खलिन्छ हो
सुम्म लाग्छ यार ल हेर्न
उ त फेरि लास्टमा खाली हेर्नु न त्यहाँ बस्तिर
टाउकोले नसर पर्छ नि यार
That's close.
टाउकोले नसर
किपर त लोगे खाने आउँछ
And it all started with a look at ball over the top.
फेरि पछाडि बाहेक खेलाउनु जाने हैन त्यही पछाडि खेलाउने अलिअलि गइदियो
So much more cutting edge in the second half.
Hey, only the MS money I'm like.
They have at halftime. We would have talked about who deserved to be ahead. There wasn't a lot of chances. It was certainly Portugal. I'm not sure we can say that anymore. I think this 1-1 result is a pretty fair result for what we've seen.
No, see the keeper.
पढाइदैन यार त्यहाँ दौडी छ
Final minute plus.
Like with the
plus
keeper.
प्रेसर हान्दै आइसक्यो
यस्तै भएर चाहिँ म त्यो देखिरहेको बेला हो नि त्यसले
बस्दै हेर्दै पर्यो ठ्याक्कै हाल्दिरा
अहिले ठ्याक्कै खुट्टामा पर्छ है तिनीहरू
Challenge. I think they should have been more frightening than him up there as well.
अन्त त सबैको त्यस्तै रहेछ
ए म त सुन्दिनँ सुन्ने बित्तिकै मुग्दो जर्सी राखेको थियो अहिले
Seen at times in this second half, slowly but surely, Croatia getting hold of the ball in the middle of the field, starting to dictate the terms.
Let's go.
To take the game where they want to take it to.
यसको लागि
Times come a little way from Portugal. The ball goes up with
राख्नै
good
सक्दैन हो एकजना नि काट्दैन यार
this round of
हुन
32.
त त्यहाँ यहाँ काट्यो अरू गइहाल्छ राम्रोसँग त्यहाँ हेर्नै छैन
West end of the city.
नान
Still blue sky.
यताबाट उता लाग्यो
नान
10 मिनेट थपेछ यार
हेर्नु भाइ
अनि यो 10 पनि हेरेन नेक्स्टमा दिनमा त फाट्छ त
30 यो 30 उता 30 यो 4
तिनीहरू पनि हान्न सक्दैन नि यार मागेन
एउटा छिराइदिनु बाबु यार ढुक्क हुन्छ यार
क्रुसिया एउटा सिरेको नि बाबु
त्यो
Stoppage time at the end of the 90. He's just launching and ultimately wide.
हेडिङ हाल्ने नि कोही
हजुर गएर हान्नु अमेरिका अनि युके पोर्चुगल
अर्को आयो त डिफेन्डर
आयो
अर्को डिफेन्डर आयो जङ्गी जैसे
अर्को आयो निक्ले हेर्दै हुनु के अर्को आयो देखा अहिले निक्ले अनि तपाईँ हेर्दै ओके गए जान्छु अझै आफ्नो गर्दैन मेरो साथमा सिधै म गए
के नगर
पत्ती यो हाम्रो पत्ती साइड देखिरा ल छिकाइलो
काट हो
ओ दामी दामी
त्यो त्यसै फेरि
दामी
त्यसै नडेको थियो अब
दामी 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 लभली 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 लभली
त्यसले हाम्रो पर्थ्यो नि है त्यसले यसलाई निकाल्नु पर्ने यसलाई निकालेर बरु हाल्नु पर्ने हो खासमा अहिले क्याप्टेन्सी कसलाई दिएको के अरे उसलाई होला बेनान्डोलाई होला सायद हेर्न यहाँ एउटा राम्रो बनाएको त्यही गोल हान्छ एउटा राम्रो गरे लभली यार लभली अब रोक्नु पर्यो यति 10 मिनेट तपाईँ त्यसलाई रोक्नु पर्यो
हेर्न Croatia goal हाल्नु प्लिज यार खिच्छ
भन्ने छ कि मेसी ठुलै हो कि
पाँचजना भने पाँचवटा ब्याक खेल पाँचवटा ब्याक खेल भने
गोल खानु भएन कि
गोल कति जति बल जहाँ मलाई नि झ्याङ्की जहाँ हान्थ्यो स्पेन छ क्या स्पेन छ क्या अब 4 मिनट बाँकी छ यार
यो जित्न पर्यो
4 मिनेट इससँग डर छ भने त्यस्तो
आमा दिखाइदियो है इन्स्टाग्राममा बसमा आएर पोस्टिङ
यस्तो त नगर न यार जा 2-3 जना ध्यान त्यसलाई हेर्न
किन तर्सेर नि त्यसै
हान्दै हो त्यसै हान्छ तर्सिन्छ उडाइदे उडाइदे हामी उता उता दे वो गोल
गोल बडा बडा
यसो
सात मिनेट बल छिटो खेल्न
बल राख पुरै एकदिन है
किपरमा हान्नु पर्यो बल राख
उडाइदे 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 गुड भाइ तिको चाहिँ हान्नु पर्छ के
आफ्नै
के भयो हेलो खायो त
अनि भइदा हाल्नु नि
हेलो खायो
ओ अब एकछिन टाइम वेस्ट भइहाल्छ यो जाउँ गर्दाखेरि सकिएको
कतै एकछिन गुल्टी भन्छ
दुईवटा बल के खानु पर्ने हो केही छैन उनीहरूले बल पाइरहेको के गर्यो त्यसले त्यसलाई गर्दा हारेछ ए
त्यसको निम्ति के हो हारेछ है
एग्रेसन अलिअलि त आएको
जा भन्नु पोस्ट आउँदा सिधै भन्नु
यो नि जम्मिन्छ त्यसो दुई मिनट हो गरौँ
दुई मिनेट
यार प्रेडिक्सन हाने
एला हटा त चलो यार मन्नो के हो ओले त करे रे ओले त करे रे आमा सामु दे बामु दे बामु दे
किपरले पाइसक्यो
गोल किक दामी अब 1 मिनेट
गोल किक कस्तो हुन्छ
कहाँ खेडेछु भने जाओ हो गयो गुड बाबू एकछिन त्यतै खेला नि एकछिन केही हुँदैन उसले खेलाए केही भन्नु पाएन ओइ
आज कतिको चल्ने क्लासमा मजा आउँछ ट्याक्क भनेर निस्काउने
सकेन अब 10 मिनेट भइसक्यो त
उडाउँदा सक्यो बजा पिप चल्यो नि सत्तिकै अब
बजा न कति हो
Well,
बजा
के हाम्रो मैं थाहा छैन 5 मिनेट तो फेरि 10 मिनेट उब्याएर के पुस्नु
ये तो 100 जना उठे यार यता ओ दिन त हो नि
सब राख्दै
ओए वो मैले सुट गुड
सराब ध्यान दे रे यार मैले
सकिन हो
बोला न खाएगा
हेर अझै खेलाइरहेको
क्यों इसमें आगे देखो
होला Absolute cinema.
मैले भनेको अफसाइड हो यो गेम सुरु हुनुका लास्ट छुटायो है आज यो त डेन्जर गेम
केमा त्यो बाजिनी तिम्रो
मेरो पेजहरुमा प्रेडिक्सन थियो के 16 मिनेट भइसक्यो है त्यो विश्व बाँड्न हेलो बाबु यो कसम यो हेर्न लागि हेर्दै कुनै हिजो भुलेर गोल दिनु भयो भाइ गोल भएको भएर गाउँको कामले के कमेन्ट के मर्ने त्यसको काम त चाहियो अनि कहाँ 10 मिनेट बालनसँग छक्का 10 मिनेट त 12 13 सम्म त जान्न नि यार 13 मिनेट टाइम त ठीक हो नि
ना इले मलाई पनि सम्झियो के हुन्छ सब दुई भने अब
अब सके नन्दनी के हो
सकेन के उ हेर्न त्यत्रो के सिधै हैन के
सकिन्छ कस्तो भयो त्यो त हाम्रो देश हो अनि हामी भए नि हाम्रो देशलाई नि कस्तो भयो
तेरो नि मलुन्छ
हानेको यार है
दुंगे मान्छे
तल भइसक्यो हामी सबै तल
छिया
रसिक मजे हेर्दाखेरि के हो भने
के हो गे आमोद
त्यो त यतिकै छ भने
यो बोल्दो मलाई सुन्ने लाग्यो अनि यहाँ पुरै पञ्चायत उल्टाइ
के हो
हैन मलाई छुटिलो अनि छुटका
सकिसक्यो हैन सकिसक्यो अब उडाउनु सक्यो
फेरि लाग्छ
कता गाना यसलाई ल्याउनु राम्रै भयो यार है यसलाई ल्याउनु राम्रै भयो
ओए बिचारा रुमायो
के हो जसमा के हो त्यसले आज लियो कटा राम्रै कटायो 4 गेममा एउटा चाहिँ राम्रो गरे एउटा राम्रो गरे
which is enough to take Portugal through on a night of high drama. High emotion.
त्यत्रो पुराइसक्यो डर्सी हेर त्यो डर्सी पनि यहाँ उ छ अभिषेकको हुन्छ मैले मान्छे पर्छ ल केटा हो सक्यो आज जोया अनलाइन अनलाइन छुटायो नि
जितो नि
बाई बाई
केटा केटा अलि इजलाई दाम कता हामी
कता हो हामी
I'm switching on between two legends.
हामी
Goes on at these world.
हामी आज राइदिने यस्तो पाराले त यार घाँटी सुकाए नि हेर्दा निन्द्रा खराब गरी गरी बस्नुको पनि केही अलिअलि दियो यार है अति भयो तिनीहरू फेरि त्यही माथि कराएको कराइ छ यहाँ को खाइसक्यो जिस्काउनु मजा आयो अहिले यहाँ शीतल बनाइदियो भने हामी शीतल हुन्थ्यो हामी शीतल बनाइदिन्थ्यो ल अब
games in this.
पोर्चुगल जिते यार नहीं ये तो अति भयो सर
Ending a streak of winning games as well, Croatia, when they've got their noses in front of
यार
matches.
आज फाइनली
long press गरौँ
Sweeping
आफ्टर
challenges,
अ लङ
but ultimately, one of them in particular.
नकआउटमा पहिलो गोल हो क्या हैन रोनाल्डोको अहिलेसम्म
I
हाने
have to say, Martinez looked
Ronaldo
like a
को पहिलो
genius in
गोल
the second half.
तर जेहोस् अलिअलि भए पनि आज रोमाञ्चक चाहिँ लास्टै दियो यार
He really
लास्टमा
was
गरे के फेरि
in the second half, in
सेकेन्ड
particular,
हाफ चाहिँ बवालै गयो
that really changed his team and got his team back
Your
in the
team
game and into the lead.
3-7
Great
हैन
game we're
पास हो
able to watch today where I feel overall it was a half for each team. Portugal much better in the first half. I thought Croatia a little bit better in the second
Finally.
half. But they were unfortunate.
फाइनली
दुईटै पास हैन म एक्लै छु ग्रुपमा देख्नु पेलिन्छ
मैले पेल्दिन मैले त्यहाँ आइस
हाम्रो त यहाँ
तपाईले वान बित्रि हाल्दिन्छ हैन त नसकेर 3-4 जना
And Croatia, they will head home.
वसिम बिस्मित आलोक तीनटैलाई पेल्दिन्छु एकैचोटि
Portugal, of course,
अब पोर्चुगलको स्पेनसँग
will have to find another day in the
अब पोर्चुगलको स्पेनसँग हैन
Fire station for those in the red and
Oh,
white shirts
Spain.
tonight.
Spain like-
Croatian
सारेको डेभलप पण्टे के हो कि नयाँ रहेछ
And you can
Spain
see
versus
Ronaldo
Portugal.
wearing the shirt. It's a number 21 shirt. We're into the first
फाइनली यार
in Portugal.
राउन्ड अफ 60 भयो हेर्नु यसले नै अन्त के हो र अर्को जर्सी लाउनु थाल्यो त
Not a
जोटाको जर्सी लगायो वै ल के होला जस्तो छ है ल जोटालाई पनि ताली पड्काउनु पर्छ यार आज त्यसको एनिभर्सरी हो क्या
from Portugal's
ओए दामी ल जोटा है आज एक वर्षको ल क्याप्टेनले यतिको चाहिँ गर्नुपर्छ कि जोटालाई सम्झे यार आज जोटाले गरेरै त्यो अफसाइड भयो है के हो अफसाइड जोटाले गरेरै हो यार लास्टै
a moment of highly
Rest in
sharp
peace.
emotion.
दिएको जोटा
Celebrations. But remembering a brother in their team who is not with them.
अनि एटेक 15 सर्ट अन टार्गेटै छैन क्या खासमा हेर्न
Croatia
3
won
छ यता 6 हानेको कि क्रोएसियाले त पेल्नु त पेले हान्यो
really blew open in the second half.
They
They really did. They really did. That second half ended up being
No.
much more even
Abo.
context.
सक्यो आजलाई यति नै
Croatia really
Bye-bye.
delivered more on the attack.
बाइ बाइ
Couldn't find the
everyone.
answers
के गर्नुपर्ने हेर्छ त्यहाँ
until the substitutions were made.
लुका मोड्रिचलाई पनि अब अन्तिम हो यो लुका मोड्रिचको पनि है
It was a different team.
ल
Attacked
अब
a little
आजलाई
bit more, became a little bit more
यति नै अब हामी
dangerous,
सिधै
and was able to turn
अर्को
the
दिन
team
भेट्छौँ
around.